fighting with space on land. So many huge companies, their fight shifted from ground to space. Did you recognize that? That is why for you to book space into Uganda's space, if you don't have enough here, you cannot. UCCU cannot allow you because it is very expensive and very competitive. You understand? That is why we have so many radios. But they are not competing on space. They are competing on air. You understand? That is why you can find a huge radio like a CBS operating in a very small room like this. And the machines they are using, they are like these ones here. But if you wanted to advertise with them, that is when you will understand how expensive they are. But what is making them powerful? It is because of space. You understand? And space, air, is not cheap. If you want to make all the monies, just invest in air. You understand? So, just feel comfortable. If you have already invested your money, I'm assuring you, you are in the right place. If you are yet to invest, just hurry. Make sure before you leave this place, you have positioned yourself in air. Because what makes a difference between me and you, it is only positioning. I positioned myself first. You understand? And because I positioned myself, if you come in today, every single activity, every single transaction you are going to make, I'll benefit out of it. You understand? But before a million people positioned themselves into this business, position yourself first. Okay? Now, German is not participating in any of these value-added services as of now. Maybe later. But as of now, German is participating in what we call AdCash. What is AdCash? AdCash is mobile advertisement. You understand? We all know that the most expensive, the most richest companies in this world today, they make their monies out of advertisement. You understand? And the companies which make a lot of money out of advertisement offer their services for free, and we wonder how they make their monies. Isn't it? Today we have companies which are well known to us, like a Google. Google is very rich, but who has ever paid money to Google? But we use it every single day. Facebook. The owners of Facebook are the youngest millionaires in the world today. But almost everyone here is on Facebook. Who has ever paid money to Facebook? Why is it rich? You understand? Locally here, we have companies like Simba, Radio Kabozi, NTV. We enjoy viewing their programs for free. Who has ever been charged for listening to a radio station? Who? Of course, none of us. But they are rich. Where do they get their money? From advertisement. You understand? Advertisement is very expensive. You understand? Even here in KCCA, it gets most of its money from adverts. If you wanted to put up a sign post or a billboard of these sides here, in any corner of any road in Kampala here, do you know how much you are charged? A month, 1 month like this? 4 million. Don't joke with those billboards. They are very expensive. You pay for 1 month and you put it there for 2 months. You'll be given a fine. A heavy one. So advertisement is very expensive. And most companies, that is where they make their monies. So, what did the Germany do? Germany went out there and signed contracts with some multinational companies like Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola, Gucci, BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Puma, so many other companies. And what is the deal? Those companies have to advertise with Germany. How? Germany designed a program which it called AdCash. And by the use of AdCash, if this program is installed on anyone's phone, you understand? Every time that phone is called, one of the adverts of those companies which signed contracts with Germany will display at the screen of that phone. You understand? And every time somebody receives a call on that phone where AdCash has been installed, will be paid for receiving a call. Why? Because every time you answer a call, that is a confirmation that you have viewed the advert. That is a perfect advertisement. Direct to the user. Why? Because companies found out that they were wasting a lot of money by putting adverts on TVs and radios. Because now people are so what? So busy. They don't have time to watch TVs and listening to radios. You understand? But at least everyone moves with his phone. And every time somebody calls, you pick a phone. But as you are seeing who is calling, you are viewing the advert at the same time. That is why you are paid. Okay? How does the company pay you? The company pays you $0.2 per phone per week. What does that mean? That every time you install AdCash on your phone, the company pays you $1 for that activity. That is instant and it is paid once in a lifetime. Okay? So, if you go on and install AdCash on other people's phones, every time you install, the company pays you $1 per installation. So the more AdCash you install on phones, the more money you do what? You earn. Okay? Now, let us look at a scenario. If you install the AdCash in the first week, and you install the AdCash on 100 phones, the company is going to pay you $100 US for installation. Okay? But if these 100 phones keep receiving calls and messages, a minimum of 4 calls or 4 messages in a week, the company will pay you $0.2 per phone per week, and you'll earn yourself an extra $20. Now here is the deal. Where is the money? The money is on how many phones in your network are installed with AdCash. The more phones in your network with AdCash, the more money you earn every single week. What do you need to do? Just make sure that when you are installing AdCash on someone's phone, he understands how to do it himself, such that he can duplicate you. Okay? So, if these 100 people understood how to install AdCash, and in the second week, each went and installed 100 people, each went and installed AdCash on 10 more phones. That means you will have 100 phones, 1,000 phones with AdCash. And the company will pay you $0.2 per phone per week, and you earn yourself $200 US. Third week, the 1,000 people, if each went and installed on 10, you'll have 10,000 phones with AdCash times $0.2, and you earn yourself $2,000. We make it a month. Fourth week, 10,000 people, each installing on 10 phones. You will have 100,000 phones installed with AdCash times $0.2. That will give us $20,000 every single week. This is not the maximum you can earn from AdCash, but the company can pay you up to the maximum of $150,000 every single week. This is real. You understand? This is what? Real. And it is very, very possible. For people who have installed the AdCash, have experienced that. They have seen the money every time they receive calls. You understand? So this is free money. Because installation is for free 100%. You understand? And you don't need to remind someone to pick his calls, because he will be called and he will receive calls. But every time he receives a call, that is money into your wallet. You understand? This is AdCash. So we can earn money from a value-added service of genuine. You understand? Okay? Now, everyone who can participate in AdCash. You don't need to be a member to participate in AdCash. You understand? You don't need to have a line of GMN to participate in AdCash. You understand? It is for everyone, everywhere. You understand? And it is very easy to accumulate these numbers. But to withdraw money and from AdCash, to withdraw money, to cash out money, and from AdCash, one needs to first be a dealer, a